Oh, look at the time. I better be dipping right now. So, welcome back to Dead Rising No Weapon Challenge. This is probably going to be the craziest part of this, I'd say. So, Bomb Collector, if you played the game, you know what this case is. So, from the previous cutscene, Carlito's gone crazy. He is going to blow the mall up, and I need to head to the parking garage and go disable all the bombs. Now, there's a lot of zombies in this next section, and as you can see, no weapons, no skateboards, no vehicles. So as you can obviously tell, it's gonna be pretty rough getting through this one, just because I have to take probably the vehicle. Which I think the vehicle, like having the bike and that little one, actually like makes things easy, and having skateboards, like skateboards with like 3 books, like man, you could get through a good amount of those zombies without it breaking. So it's okay, it's Isabella. Yep, maintenance tunnel, which I actually haven't visited yet in this playthrough. Usually on regular playthroughs of the game, I actually will go to the maintenance tunnel early on, because you can get a little key card in one of the areas, and from that you can enter the maintenance tunnel and get to certain parts of the mall like way faster. But for the purpose of this playthrough, I didn't need it, so that's fine. There's a guy hanging out in the cosmetic shop. So that's the guy from the other mission that I could have saved a long time ago, back before Paul glitched out, which I'm not going to mention. Like I said, I will be dealing with that at a later date. That will be coming, just not in this specific playthrough. So I know that's been a while. That's been a while ago. But it still kind of bothers me, just because I'm just kind of upset. I wanted to finish it and make this like a complete playthrough, and without that final fight, at least with the Paul fight, it kind of hurts it. But like I said, after I finish the main playthrough with this and overtime, I will be at the end doing a little bonus episode where I will fight Paul without any weapons, and to make it even more authentic, I will start over a brand new playthrough of this real quick just to get to Paul. So, now I'm not going to record all that, but I will be starting probably another playthrough just real fast, just a playthrough to get to the Paul sequence, to the case, and fight from there. So just an update, there will be a Paul fight, just not for the time being. So now it's taken care of, it's now time to wait yet again. Like, I just went from an entire part of me waiting, doing nothing, to now another part of me waiting. At least for a little bit, but trust me, you do not want to leave Paradise Plaza before 12 and come back after. Because if you do that, it's pretty much the equivalent of me getting caught by the cultists. What time is it? Oh, God, it's going to take a long time. So, I'm not going to waste your time here. When you see me again, it'll be 12 noon. It'll be time to meet up with Kent for the good news. So, yeah. 12 noon. All right, it's time. Here we go. Enjoy.
Ah, Frankie. Good timing. I was just about to shoot my piece de resistance. I'm gonna capture on film the exact moment that a human being crosses into zombiehood.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you learned this already, but Kent is crazy.
What are you doing? My shot! You ruined my perfect shot!
I could have told you that a long time ago. Kent has the hair of somebody stuck in the 90s commercial. Kent looks like he'd be a kid in the 90s who's selling Sega CDs. Yeah, so Kent can be a little annoying, but you just gotta drop some kicks on him and he goes. So Kent's not really a problem. So like I said, there's a reason you really do not want to be outside of Paradise Plaza before 12. So if you miss your chance and you miss your meeting with Kent when he planned, pretty much he knocks you out and he ties you to like that fountain in the bottom of Paradise Plaza near Jill's Sandwiches. And he strips you of all your clothes and all your weapons. So if you have an abundance of quick steps and good weapons, goodbye, you lost them. And what makes it worse is that because this is right during the bomb case, you're not given a lot of time. As you can already tell, when I started that bomb case, I was in yellow. Okay, I'll talk more about that after this. Frank, just throwing cameras. What kind of monster are you? But as I was saying, oh yeah, and Tad, I'm sorry, but I can't take him back. I don't have that kind of time. Yeah, this is a pretty good one right here. If you really want to level up, that book right there will definitely push you. But as I was saying, you really don't have much time for this case. See, I'm a bomb collector. I'm already in the yellow, so you really have to be fast for this case. So if you got caught by Kent and you were here, not only is the fight way harder because you're tethered to that center fountain and you can't move, and there are zombies you got to deal with, but just having to go and get your weapons back and do this next case, it's real difficult. So because I already have it, can't finish, and I did the right way. I got all my stuff and I'm good. So now to make our way to the maintenance tunnel, which I haven't gone here yet the entire game, but there really isn't a reason for me to go here in a regular run. Just because if I'm well, I guess not regular one, but I mean in this kind of challenge, there's not really a reason for me to go to the maintenance tunnels because there's no reason for me to really fight zombies like this. But in a regular game, yeah, this maintenance tunnel is really good for leveling up. This is pretty much, if you want to get to 53,594 zombies, this right here is like the best method. Going into maintenance tunnels and fighting them that way. It'll take a while. Like, you pretty much have to spend all your time on it. Like, as soon as you start the game off, you just got to head to these tunnels and start doing it. Like, you can't waste time. But if you can get it done, and it's fast. It's way faster than doing it just killing zombies like that. Maybe after on the bonus episode when I fight Paul, maybe I'll make a little like thing of like different things you can do to level up and a little more tips that I can't show in this one just because I don't have the right weapons. So here we go, bomb collector. So goal this one, I just got to collect the bombs throughout this tunnel. Now there's a map here, and if you can see, this thing is pretty big and there are a lot of zombies, so you got a lot of walking, and like I said, a lot of zombies here. There's gonna be some spots where it gets real crazy, so this is pretty much gonna be me just dodging and just evading zombies. Like, I'm not gonna be trying to fight them, which might not be the most interesting thing. Sorry, word jumble, but it's like I'm trying to stay alive. Like, I'm trying to save as many quick steps as I can because I know at some point Carlito's gonna rush through here like in San Francisco Rush, and I'm gonna get run over. So I got to make sure I got my quick steps for that. And generally, in the event that I'm running out of time, that's when I'm gonna use these quick steps. I'm gonna try and save them for that because I don't really want to waste one. Wait. See, oh, that's the problem. I can't hear if he's coming. I think I can see because you can see the lights from the car, but I cannot hear Carlito coming. I can't really hear the game audio, so I'm going to be a little bit messed up because of that. But I should be fine. Carlito's not too crazy in this. Oh, God. Which way? Is it this way or is it the... I'm going to take it this way. This is probably the hardest part of Bomb Collector, is that the arrow in this thing will misdirect you so many times. Because they'll think, oh, it looks like you're supposed to go this way to get there. And it's like, oh, turns out you're supposed to go further down and then turn left. Like, screw it, I'm going to use one right now at least. Look how fast Frank goes. Like, zooming through here. He's the demon on wheels. Here he comes, here goes Frank West, he's the dude. Alright, that's one. 4 remaining. Man, that quick step was good. Okay, so now I gotta make my way to what's the next one? Yes, right there. So I'm just gonna head up here then. Yeah, a thing that really speeds up this case is really okay. Here he goes. There's Carlito. He's about to rush through here like crazy taxi. About to come try and pick me up. And I've always found it funny that this truck the font on it is Comic Sans. I always found that hilarious. But yeah, and I also remind you that Carlito still can't drive. I guess they gave him the same AI as the convict, so he still is a complete idiot and will just drive into this wall. So this should be easy depending if Carlito stays like this. Okay, so he ran off. Now you actually can one cycle him. Like if you have like the Mega Man Buster, you have the mini chainsaw, you can hit him in one cycle and it looks pretty cool, but I couldn't get him in. But next time it'll either take me 2 more times or 1 more. But he's not too bad. Oh, he's coming back quick. He's like, hey, I want more. I'm ready for you to take me out. God, these zombies. There we go. Stay there. I love how Frank can just kick through a door and glass. He's just kicking through a glass window like it's nothing, and Carlito manages to like get hurt. Like it's kind of funny fighting him without weapons and you beat him because it's like how does his truck explode? Look, I'm so fast. Like I can still see him going. Like where's he going? See you, Carlito. Can't run away from me. Well, I guess he can. But he's coming back. I have a feeling he's gonna rush. He's coming. He can make it Frank. Oh, I should have. Oh, fuck! I should have done that little like. I should have done that. That would have looked. Oh, it would look cool. If it wasn't a shame, I almost wouldn't let Carlito die right now. I'd almost let him so I can do that again. All right, Carlito, stay right here. Let me just keep kicking you. Stay right here. You're doing a good job, my friend. Alright, so while he does that, let me grab this bomb. But yeah, I didn't mean to use that quick step you saw back there. Actually, that was a misclick. Okay, so where else is the other one at? Okay, I'm right here. I believe I got it. No, I wasn't right there. So there's 3 more, so that'd be 1, 2. So like 1, 2. Okay. I know it's one I got left now. But here we go. See, look how many zombies there are now. After you get that second bomb, look how crazy this is. Like, could you imagine having to get through that without Zombie Ride or without that move? Like, that'd be nuts. All right, here we go. He's coming back. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cook. Come on, game. I'm trying to look cool. Carlito's trying to play Duck Duck Goose here, just going in circles. Like, actually, he's not gonna make it. One more hit should do it. Okay, I kind of did it, but it didn't look as cool. Okay, come on, one more hit. That'd be embarrassing to let him go. Frank, I swear. Okay, here we go. Now this cutscene looks extra funny, especially when you see how his truck explodes. Like, oh, those kicks. Brad, still with that gun.
You get those bombs outside, Frank.
Now, I love how Brad was here the entire time. Like, he didn't have my back that entire sequence. And he's just gonna go into this misty fog with a 9mm. Still, like, has he learned yet? Okay, make sure I'm getting in the right direction. I sometimes get lost in here. I gotta make sure I'm heading. Okay, I actually need to head back and head down and. Okay, so I need to head this. Like, am I heading the right way? See, now I'm getting like all like, am I going the right way? Because I'm scared to like head in one wrong direction and I end up having to make up for that in lost time. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible in this episode and get this done in one part. I don't want this to be a two-parter. So I'm gonna try my best and get through this as fast as I can. Ooh, see, it's in the red now, so at a certain point, I'm gonna have to bust these quick steps. Okay, I'm gonna use the map now. Okay, I need to head this way now. Okay, so now I actually do need to head right, and I am gonna use a quick step. I'm gonna use one more. Once I can get back to full health, and two, I need to speed this process up. I need to be quick. And there's that walk again. I think I mentioned it earlier on in this series. I don't know the reason why Frank West walks the way he does. It was either in the episode, that last part where I didn't know what I was doing, or the one where I was like drunk and really didn't know what I was doing. I don't know which one. I'd say it again, but I don't want to feel like an idiot. Like, oh, you said that. I'm gonna leave it alone. See, now that I brought it up, now it's even worse. Now I feel like I gotta bring it up again. Just like, I forgot. But in case in the future, if I did actually forget about it, pretty much Frank's walk cycle. So that one right there, and the reason why he walks all weird is because that jump in the beginning of the game when he jumps out the helicopter, it supposedly messed up his leg. And the reason Frank walks like that is because of it. It doesn't like Frank just has a weird walk cycle. It's just because of that. I feel I said that earlier. Now I gotta look it back. I gotta look back now. I gotta see if I actually said that. If so, then it'll be pretty funny. Again, I don't know if I mentioned it yet. It's something that I learned that for a long time didn't make too much sense. I was like, why is Frank West run like he has issues? Like he runs like he has like a dump in his pants. Like, oh boy, I didn't make it. Like that'd actually be real funny if I actually did say that before. But like I said, it's been a while since I recorded those last parts. Like it's been a good week and a half since I recorded the last one. So I forget some things I've said. I've said a lot of things in this commentary. Some actually good information, many not much. Like I don't know what good things I did say in this, at least for this series. I think in the beginning I was really good. I was trying to keep it like good and like giving good facts and giving things, and in the end it was just like I've run out of all the Dead Rising facts I know. Now it's just me, but you can only go so far. Alright, one more remaining, and it's pretty much in the spot where I always go to if I'm going to go level up and at least kill some zombies. I also call it the spot where you can get the 1,000 barehanded weapon. What the heck? Come on, I was shaking the controller. Sometimes that is weird in this game. This port, I don't know if it's my controller. Or I think it just could be a glitch of the port. Is that sometimes when a zombie is on you and you try and shake off, it sometimes it seems like no matter what you do, it'll just like it won't work or it won't register, even if you're like going crazy. Give me the zombie walk. I haven't done this the entire game. I think this one, I think zombie walk, like it should have been like modeled a bit different. Like it looked real dumb, kind of. Like I've seen people walk like Frank does in person. I think it could have been like a cooler walk animation, but I don't know. Still really useful though, like especially for getting through like these big crowds. Like zombie walk is real nice. Well, I'm actually about to be done with this like in like 2 minutes. This is actually pretty cool. I'm pretty happy. I thought this was going to take way longer and it was going to be way harder, which I will say this still is pretty tough just because I don't like dealing with all these zombies and you really are on a strict time limit. But it's done. What's done is done now, so I don't have to worry about it. Now I just gotta make it outside. But look at that time. I'm barely about to make it. And even then, the next case starts real fast. Like I don't have time to go save a sick man. I have to just get right back to the security room because the next case is gonna be in the red. But also case 8-1, I'm actually close to beating the game. Like I'm literally like a few cases away from beating this. I'd say this is truly the last like hard case of this game. This is probably the one that gave me trouble the first time I played it. Actually, no, the first time I played it, I actually died because I forgot about this. I didn't realize it was time sensitive, or really not that it was time sensitive. I really didn't think, oh, if I fail the case, it's fine because at least I can keep going on through the mall and doing side quests. No, if you do not save this case, if you don't finish this case, you leave it alone, the mall blows up and you get an instant game over to reload your save or start over fresh. So, no, you cannot just let this case be active and just leave it alone. I was taking this old woman, Susan, from Wonderland Plaza back, and all of a sudden I was about to make it to the security room and just white flash, boom, dead. So yeah, if you have this case active, don't leave it alone.
This is as far as you go today. Just give up and surrender.
Like I may talk some smack about Brad, but this dude's still a cool character. This dude's still pretty cool. Damn, I should listen to Frank. Should have grabbed them shotties. Look at that. That's an action movie right there. He just pulled some John Woo shit. Brad's a beast.
You're finished.
Carlito, how dare you? I always thought this scene was crazy.
Well, shit.
It's like this scene's also crazy. Like it's like Frank is running away from the explosion. I think all the cool characters have to go.
Sounds like you took care of the bombs. How's Brad?
The bomb's over and done with. Brad went after Carlito.
Copy. Report back here, Frank.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's an optional cutscene here. Now, depending on how much time I have left, I will try and go back to go see it. But depending on when the next case starts, I may not be able to. So the next case starts at 5 o'clock. What time is it? 1, 2, 3. I got time, so I'm going to real quickly head back in here and watch this cutscene just because I think it's beneficial to the story. And I'm trying to... You know, I would say I'm sadly ruining it because I'm talking over some cutscenes. But I want to at least try and show as much of this game as I can, even though I'm missing a big component. I'd say the survivors and saving them are a huge component of this game, and I'm sadly skipping over it due to this challenge. But I want to at least try and show all the story stuff as I can, and I think this scene is important for the game, or at least for this part, so I'll be quiet. I'm not going to say anything, just enjoy the scene.
Brad? Brad?
Frank! Don't get any closer. Stay away, Frank. Don't get near me.
What's the matter, Brad? Are you hurt? I'm coming over there, Brad. We'll go back together. If you're hurt, we'll patch you up.
I'm screwed. It doesn't hurt. Not even a little. I'm already dead. Frank. Don't tell Jesse about this.
Like I said, really good cutscene, important to the game. So, there's Zombie Brad. If you take a picture of this, you do get a trophy. He wants to kill him with a shotgun. I can't do that. I shouldn't have. I wasn't going to try and do that. I was like, no, me not. I did not want to do that. I was just going to try and do a jump kick. I did. I'm messed up. I'm like, oh, don't worry, Brad, I got it. And then just full on Bruce Lee kick. Jesse's gonna be like, "Where's Brad at?" It's like, "Oh, he's his head's around there, so I don't know where he's heading, but it's sure into the security room." It's like it was clean. It was just walking up, bam. God dang! All right, well now that that's done, now let me get back to security room. I better hurry up. So I was thinking if I had time left, I'd go save the sick man, but there's no way. Like, it'll be way too hard to get him back to the security room having to deal with that. Especially that I have no time buffer. If I had, like, a bunch of time, I could, but when I'm in the red, I don't really feel the need to start taking survivors back. Unless I'm playing for a Saint playthrough. Which I did probably mention early on, but a Saint playthrough is really hard. It is very, very tough, but I'd say it is very fun. And if you're looking for, like, the true Dead Rising experience, play this game and try and save all the survivors. It's difficult, but man, when you finish it, you will be happy. But I don't know. I don't think I could even say that's the hardest thing in this game. I technically have to say the hardest thing is the infinity mode, which is pretty much once you beat this game in 72-hour mode and in overtime mode, you get this mode called infinity mode, which is pretty much you're in the mall for as long as you want. And with that mode, the thing is the challenge of that mode is that every 60 seconds, I believe, your life bar goes down. So pretty much where you see the leveling up, the EXP or the PP bar, it goes down, and once it hits to the bottom, one of your life bar goes down. And food items are very scarce. You have to go around the mall finding them, fighting psychopaths, and doing whatever you need to get health. And there are a few trophies in this game that are kind of crazy that they're achievements in the first place in the original game. But it's possible. So one of these is, I think it's like, you have to survive 7 days. First you got to survive 5 days. And in speaking in real time, that's like 7 hours. And if you survive, there's one. You need to survive 7 days. It is legit 14 hours to get through this. So you need to play Dead Rising for 14 hours straight. You can't really pause the game because time won't go. And you can't just leave the game running really because you're going to be gradually losing health. So you got to always be checking on it. I never did this on 360. My 360 was old, it was dusty, and it would red ring fast. On PS4, thankfully, this is now doable in the best way possible, because now if you're doing this, you can easily just, okay, you know what, I gotta go to work, I got school, or I just want to take a break from it. Rest mode. Put it in rest mode and then come back to the game, you're right back at your spot, and you can keep going. So yes, it is doable, but it is very hard and very time consuming. I would recommend, if you're going for that trophy, have something else to do in the background, because at a certain point you're really just going to be sitting there waiting. And I mean, you're just going to be sitting there waiting for a long time. So make sure you have a book, watch some movies, do something. So yeah, sorry about that. Just had to get that out of my system. Very hard.
What do you think you're doing?
No way.
It's incredibly dangerous. R.I.P. Brad.
What a jerk.
So yeah, jamming device will be starting pretty soon.
No.
Goal secure. Actually, let me save the game right now. Like I really can't just be standing here. I got to make sure this game's saved.
You're doing.
I've sometimes had times where I've done something really big in a game and forgot to save, and something came up that like halted me. And I guess to bring an example for Dead Rising in this case. So last year when I got this game and played it, I was trying to go for the trophy for killing 53,594 zombies, the zombie genocider trophy. And when this game first came out, there were a lot of glitches that could crash your game and just overall stop your progress. And I made the misfortune of not saving. And I did a big chunk. I pretty much killed 30,000 zombies. I was almost there. I had probably like 30,000, or I was in 40,000. And just as I was about to leave the maintenance tunnel to go save my game, blue screen pops up. Dead Rising has crashed. And the last time I had saved, I had 8,000 zombie kills. And that was an hour and 45 minutes of playing. So, yeah, I still would say save in this game often. Make sure you can save any chance you get, because the game still could crash and it's not fun. Especially doing what I did. I was not happy when that crashed. I think I stopped playing the game for a week. I just like, no, I'm not playing this again. That's way too much. I'm not doing it. Like, it put me in a bad mood. And actually, I got time. Speaking on the topic of saving, which next? No, I'm gonna get to that later on. I guess for the time being, when I come back, it will be 5 o'clock, and we will start case 8-1, which, as you can see in the cases, is pretty much the final case of the game. So we're almost there. Look at all these things we've done, from humble beginnings to meeting Jesse, to meeting weirdos in the supermarket, to old men in the security room, to kicking a lady on a bike, to, what was 5-1 again? Man, what was 5-1? I forgot what 5-1 and 5-2 was. Whatever those cases. Oh, yeah, that was bringing Isabella back. To old men coming back from the dead, getting shot point blank. To Frank West blowing up and running away from an explosion. To case 8. We've done a lot of things. So, let's wait till the final case of the game. No way. I'm gonna do those little cries in the game. Me, I'm a survivor. Oh boy. Oh boy. Biggity boy. No way. No way. Okay, let's here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I was off by like 2 seconds. I will. Here we go.
As soon as Brad gets his hands on that terrorist, I guess it'll be case closed, huh?
Oh. You know of anything else he could be planning?
No. Nothing but the bombs. He's got his computer hidden away. I'm sure there's plenty of information on it.
Can you take me there? To his hideout?
Leave it to me.
So this one's gonna be interesting, because in this one, she leads the way and you follow. And if you've been following along at home at this point, then you know Dead Rising AI is not very good. So this could go either way. I forgot. I remember sometimes it went fine, but sometimes she like walked straight into packs of zombies when she could have taken a path that wasn't as infested. But we'll see. So yeah, hideout. This is the final case of the game. We're at the final stretch of Dead Rising, at least for 72-hour mode. And I've been having a lot of fun. Like, I guess I'll say right now before I get to the end, this is still a fun challenge. It might not be as hard as if I was doing it at level 1, but it's still a pretty fun challenge, and it definitely is a different way to play this game as a whole. Especially taking out weapons, which is like one of the fundamental important parts of this game, is the mall and the weapons you can use around it. And taking it out of the equation, it's still pretty fun. Like, I'm not using as many of the melee moves as I can be. Like, there's a lot of skills in this game. Like, football tackle's cool, and there are a bunch of other ones that I'm just not using. Which I should be. I don't know why. I've always felt like I always just used the same ones. Jump kick, I always used just double lariat sometimes, knee drop, and just those. That's pretty much been it. So yeah, we got a lot done this part. We got quite a lot done. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this part. We got a lot accomplished. We did quite a bit, even though it was just one case. This is a pretty big case, and it took a while to get through, but I did it. Next time, we have case 882, 83, 84. We learn the facts. We learn the truth of what's behind everything. and finish out 72-hour mode. So until next time, I am John, and I will see you later on Dead Rising No Weapon Challenge. Be there. Or, oh no, maybe not. You could always just skip to the end, but that's your choice.